Hey, Eyes, how are you doing today? Thank you for joining us. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Just doing my little reading for chat. Okay. Well, good. How are you and your family? We're doing well. Thank you. Got the day off. It's nice outside. Instead of going outside, I decided to keep working on this painting. I want to finish this. So we'll be spending probably the next 3 or 4 hours um, working on this. We find hike up my. No, no, it's not gonna work. Maybe it'll work like this. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Okay, let's go. I gotta find something to put my other phone on. There we go. Thank you for the like. I'm assuming that was you, Eyes. I appreciate it. We got our paint. We get our brushes. Okay, we got our medium. Okay. And we're gonna need to probably put out some more ultramarine blue. Ultramarine. Haven't even touched that phthalo blue. Okay. Okay. Okay, everything good. Everything's good. All right, let's try to figure this bad boy out. Hopefully that didn't screw anything up. Do I need to back off a little bit so you can see a little more? How's that? How's that, everybody? Okay, got a heater on, even though it's nice outside. I mean, nice for the Midwest. We got our brush here. What are we gonna work on? What are we going to work on? I'm not liking this guy's face. Let's see if we can work with this. Oh, we've been getting some subs again. I appreciate anybody that's subbed to me so far and all the recent subs. Thought I was stuck there for a while, especially after I took like kind of a week. Well, I don't know if it was a week away from any kind of streaming. Let's see, how are we doing? Thought I was stuck there. Okay. Just wanted to make sure my audio was working. Sorry about that, guys. Man, it's so nice out. I almost wanted to not work on this and then go into the garage and work on stuff out there in the garage. Some art that I started last season, like last fall, or had been working on until it got cold. Cold enough where I just made it difficult to work out there. But I told myself I need to finish this piece before I start moving on to something else. So my goal this year is to complete artworks that I've started and didn't finish over the many years of working on things. So it's easy to start something, but it's harder to stick with it and finish, especially if you feel like it's not going the way you want it to go. Some things you just need to let go of, but other things, it's nice to challenge yourself and see if you can follow through. I said, can we hit the like button? Yes, do that. We got two so far. Dodgy John, thank you for saying this is dope. Angela Hernandez says fire piece. Thank you, Angela. Young Fong with no message. Okay. Maybe you just accidentally hit the send. That's cool. We'll take it. Like that ex-girlfriend. I said it's hard to start, easy to finish for you. Oh, really? You had the opposite. Okay. It is so easy for me to start things. Like I'll be super excited when I have an idea and I get going on it. Problem is most of my ideas take time to finish or develop. So what I should do is do more studies. Daniel says F. I get an F. Well, I feel you, Daniel. I feel you. Can't always be getting them good grades. Well, there's nothing wrong with failing. Um, Sometimes you need to fail to learn. So maybe that's what Daniel's trying to tell us is like, it's okay to fail and get F's. You know what? In school, when I was going to school when I was younger, I think I only got one F in my entire schooling from first grade to high school, graduating high school. And that was in band class, seventh grade band class. Oh, I just put my finger in the paint. That's a norm. You got zero flags. I don't know what that means. Caitlin, thank you. Oh, father. What's that? Nope. A plus. Oh, okay. I can't hear you because I'm at school. Oh, that's all right, Scorpion. Uh, should probably be paying attention to class, but I don't know. Maybe you're not in class. OF, oh father. Is that like a religious thing? But I appreciate that, Daniel. Got quite the crew in here today. Usually it's pretty quiet in my streams. Um, I guess for what is today? Uh, Wednesday for me. I have I have today and tomorrow off from my day job, so that's allowing me some time to work on this painting. So I'm having like a love hate relationship with this painting right now. I love it, but then I also am not liking this part. But this is the part that's making me want to go and do something else or start something else because it's going to be a little bit of a rocky road as part of this painting's journey. It's going to be very cumbersome and it's going to take a lot of my mental acuity to get this to where I would like it to be. Uh, let's see, because you might have to put a lot of details on the part of the paint. Yeah, a lot of details for sure. Your painting is beautiful. Thank you, Scorpion. Thank you, Scorpion. I don't know if you can hear me. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for all the likes, guys. Yeah, got me to 5 at this moment. A few more, and I'll hit my average. We usually average around 7 to 8 likes per these live streams, and that's pretty good. I appreciate that because my early streams, you always wonder if you'll ever gain an audience. People come and go, but uh, will people come back? Is the thing. And it's not like I'm doing any kind of instructional. It's just uh, me just streaming my process. So so you guys can see how I do this. It might help you in your own process, even if it's only just like seeing somebody painting that gets you in the mood to paint or do some kind of art, whatever you want to. Um, when I was younger, I was really big into skateboarding. So to get me hyped up before going out to skate, I would watch skate videos. And I'd get so hyped up, go out there and just have fun. Now I don't skateboard as much as I used to, being that I'm a lot older. I have more responsibilities. It kind of sucks, I wish I could get out there more, but uh, my time is more limited, and any free time I do have, I just kind of want to devote to uh, painting. Plus, I don't think my ankles can handle the skateboarding as much, but I do need to get out there and just do some kind of exercise, get my body moving. My day job has me sitting a lot. These paintings, if I'm not out in the garage, I'm sitting. I'm usually sitting when I paint. Okay, we got a little bit of skin tone going on here. It's helping this look a little bit better. I know it looks muddy right now. And I don't even know what that means, muddy, because people, some people are afraid of more muted colors, and they think that that doesn't make for a good painting. It's got to be like super bright and fully saturated with color. But these more muted colors are a good contrast and help. Uh, they help make those more saturated colors stand out. So you don't necessarily have to use all saturated palette. Like a lot of my early paintings were kind of that way. I just wanted to use pure colors. I would mix. I says you're a rollerblader. No, we have time. No, we have. Oh, hold on a second. Let me go back. Let's put this into context. Hey, Sean, how's it going? Thank you for joining us. We're trying to fix this. I mean, it wasn't broken to begin with, but we're trying to make it look a little more modeled, more dimensional. You're doing good so far on your painting, so don't give up now. Keep positive energy. Yeah, usually I kind of keep a middle of the road type of energy. It's looking good to you. You have to be like Bob Ross and just talking to the camera. You said Sean said you skateboard to the mailbox and take the dogs out. That's I mean, if I could just do that, because I keep telling myself just just go push because we have like some bike paths near us, and I should just push up and down those bike paths. I need to work into it because I know my muscles um, that were used for skateboarding haven't been worked as much in recent years. So I really feel it when I get out there. There is a local skate park nearby, but it's so hard. So I started skateboarding when I was 13, 12, 13. This was probably uh, in my eighth grade year. And I had skated pretty much all the time up until maybe my early 20s. And then I kind of took a break, started to do more artwork. I still skated. I used the skateboard as more like transportation, but I would go out here and there to do, like skate my box or whatever, do tricks. Um, but I was also working various jobs, uh, so I didn't skate as much or as hard from like my mid 20s to uh, like my very early 30s. And I want to say, let's see, about the mid 2000s, probably 2004, I started getting back into skateboarding, really skating hard. I was probably 31, and I started going to the skate park and going out with my friends that I used to skateboard with. And geez, I was skating like almost every day again, like I was when I was younger, meeting the next generation of skateboarders that were kind of in my city and skating with them, and also filming. There were a bunch of skate edits on my channel. I haven't taken those off. I was doing some editing as well as uh, videoing. And so, towards the end of the 2000s, um, uh, let's see, well, maybe the early teens, it started to slow down again. All my friends were starting to move away, move to different states and stuff like that. They were getting older, and I started doing my art and stuff. I got married in 2013 and moved from my home city of Minneapolis to Iowa, where my wife's from. So I didn't really know too many people here. So I just kind of put my head down and just kept doing more art. I still skated a little bit, but not as much because of my focus on painting and doing art. You got a live of you rollerblading? I should go out there and do do a kickflip. My fear, though, because I would really try, uh, is that I would twist my ankle on the live stream. Like my ankles are really bad from skating. Like I've tweaked my ankle, both ankles, many a time. I'm sure I've probably fractured them um, way back when. Didn't get, didn't go to the doctors or anything. So, but I know the ligaments there aren't that strong, and it don't take much. I step on a crack wrong, and my ankle will roll. But I know how to fall, so I just don't. I don't get hurt like you'd think most people would if they start rolling their ankle. Oh, I'm not sure about these eyes. So I'm trying to turn a what I'm referencing here is a bronze statue. So I'm trying to actually turn this statue into something more realistic or naturalistic instead of it being a bronze statue. So if it seems like I'm struggling, first off, the reference photo is not very good. And second of all, I'm trying to, in my mind, um, figure this all out to make it look like an actual boy riding an actual um, ox. The ox is kind of somewhat stylized, so we'll just try to make it as alive looking as we can for it being stylized. Plus, it's the scale. Now that I look at it, the scale is quite larger than it should have been. Because this guy's almost as tall as the semi truck that's next to it. Sean, you said you started skating in '94. I think I was still skating quite hard in '94. Yeah, I was probably like 95 or 96, maybe 97 is when started slowing down a little bit. But yeah, I started in, it was like 1987. So it was like that period where uh, transition skating, ramp, like half pipe skating, started to slow down. Some people would say die off, but there were still people dedicated to skating ramps um, around that time. And street skating really started to take off. At least being a skater in the Midwest and seeing skate videos that were produced, mainly in on the West Coast. So a lot of that stuff we saw were probably like years years past. But as videos started to become more prevalent, yeah, it was probably a good 2 year gap, I would say, from West Coast skating to Midwest skating. Maybe not. Maybe like a or two. Plus, we had to deal with winters. So, fortunately for us who lived in the cities in Minneapolis, we had when I was doing my thing, we had the Twin Cities Skate Oasis, which then eventually became uh, Third Layer, and then they moved from the like South Minneapolis location out to um, oh, what's the suburb out west? I don't think it was St. Louis Park. It's past St. Louis Park. They moved out west of Minneapolis, the downtown area, and so there was a period between when the Twin City Skate Oasis was a thing, and then they closed down. That was pretty much um, when my skating kind of slowed down or stopped. Well, I wouldn't say stopped because I still use skating as transportation, and I would do tricks here and there. Going down the street, hauling up curbs, and basic stuff like that. But um, yeah, I missed that whole third layer 1.0 era, and a lot of guys were like progressing Minneapolis skateboarding quite a bit. Um, and then, like I said, around my early 30s, I got back into it and met a bunch of new people, younger guys, and started going out more. And then we would go to the old the new third layer out in I keep wanting saying Burnsville, but that's not it because Burnsville is south. And I really started skating hard again. And then a lot of skate parks started to pop up here and there around the cities and in the suburbs. So we would just travel around and do do the circuit. Those were fun times. And then I would also video. So that was a thing I did uh, first when I got into skateboarding originally, like a few years into it. Got a hold of a camcorder and started videoing and making little edits using two VCRs and stuff like that. But then in the 2000s, uh, editing was made more much more easy on PCs and stuff like that. And with DVDs and be able to burn DVDs, was making a lot of skate edits. And then uh, YouTube appeared on the scene and was able to upload videos to YouTube and share them with people. Uh, let's see here. Grew up in Oakland. I bet Oakland had a good skate scene. Yeah, when I started, it was 49 millimeter wheels. Yeah, very small wheels, big fat pants. It's a kid on a cow. Yeah, Proco by Dink. Yep. Uh, it is a little boy. He's holding a book. Yeah, I'm slowly kind of building this up. I should probably work on his clothes now because I'm not doing much here, but making making a mess. Trying to add detail where I don't need to add detail yet. Maybe. Yep, but I enjoy skateboarding. I still pay attention to it. I watch videos. Like this morning, I was watching the Santa Cruz team was out. They released an edit, and they were out in China. It's just cool to see what people are able to do these days on the skateboard. Thank you, Pro Code by Bank. I appreciate it. Ishan, you ever do any skateboard graphics? I had a local skateboard company in Minneapolis called Roots. Friends of mine knew the guy that owned it, and he asked me if I could do a graphic for him. It's the only skateboard graphic I've ever done, and there was a small run of them. And it was cool to see. It's cool to see people writing the boards with the graphic I did. I didn't think when I did the graphic, I thought it was cool. Um, Now I just think it's cool that I was able to do a graphic, but it was okay. The graphic. Now I'm like, oh, I could do so much better. But I've painted on skateboards. I actually have a few blank decks right now. Just haven't gotten around to um, designing anything. but I've painted like a handful of them so far. More as art decks than anything. Thanks again, guys, for the likes. Got up to 6. We're on the verge of hitting our average for the live streams. I want to like go in there and like make little details like his toes and all that. But it almost seems like it might be too much. And I'm gonna try and get maybe a sense of the ear. The eyes are screwed. Okay. All right. Well, let's try to focus on some other stuff here. I was thinking of making the ox uh, a tint in blue. A little nod to Babe the Blue Ox from a little bit of Minnesota lore. Okay, let's see. Let's see about this book. He's holding a book. So it's nice. I haven't been using solvents, thinner or anything on my paints, just sticking to the linseed medium, linseed oil medium. And I do not miss thinning my paints with linseed. We'll see when or if over time this bit starts to yellow. Well, in the camera, the skin color looks it's more orange than. It's not too bad. All right, so got a book here. Where's my book reference image? I'll have to show you guys after I finish this. The reference photo that I'm working from, because it is just something I pulled off the internet a long time ago. Quality of it is not very good. So to take something like that and actually make a legible image from be quite the feat. But yeah, you'll be able to see like, oh, yeah, there's not much to work with there. I zoom in too much and it just starts to go pixelated. It starts to go all pixelated. Also, I probably could have did this in acrylic the way that I'm painting this. But I wanted a change of pace from the other mediums I was using. Like the main figure is all acrylic. Uh, the bodies of all the vehicles are sign painter's enamel. The road and tires and windshields are all house paint. So should be an interesting piece to follow over time to see how well it holds up. So I wanted to add, at least for the figures here, different mediums. So I was gonna chose to do them in oil. Also, uh, the lighting situation on the reference photo is the opposite what I need. So I'm have to I'm having to adjust for that in my mind as I paint. There's this book. I might have to add another pass after I do some other stuff. Okay. He has a backpack or a sack because there's this rope instead of a strap. He has a rope. Actually, I don't even know. I think he's carrying wood and it's wrapped in something. It's hard to distinguish what it is because it is a statue. And this part um, has a certain texture to it. It looks like, what is that noise? Are there leaves being blown around or something's getting blown around? And there's little bits around him that I need to go back in with the side painters enamel because I didn't quite do a very good job on the sketch. So I kind of made his head, this little boy's head, pretty big. But I mean, little boys or children, their heads are usually make them look bigger because their bodies are small. Hey, Melody, welcome. Thank you for joining us in the chat. We got 8 likes. We hit our average. Thank you, everybody who liked the stream. I'm gonna run and grab my coffee real quick, but it's good to see you, Melody. How are things going? Ooh, where's the coffee? Here it is. It's noon. It's noonish here. Let me pull up my blanket, my seat cover. I should probably switch it out with my the actual cover that I or other blanket that I use for my chair because this one's way too light. And I keep anytime I scoot forward, I just keep pulling the blanket off the chair. Yep, gotta have that coffee. But I think this is turning out a little better. I got you open on one tab and random on the other. Oh, random oddities is on. Let me let me switch off the video that I'm watching and go see if I can come on. Go to random. We say hello, see what he's up to. He just started. Give him a hello. Skip to the live. He's doing a 3D version of his cat. Okay. All right. Let's get back to you. Yep, busy time. Everybody's getting to work. Getting to work. So what's in his book? What's in this book? Is he reading the Tao Te Ching? A lot of these images usually kind of relate to the Tao. All right, we need a little. I'm just playing around here, guys. My mind gets attached to doing one particular thing, and I'll sit there for longer than I should. Um, just applying paint. Well, we need kind of a shadow color, but I feel like these. Let me throw some phthalo blue in here. Okay. Hmm. Said, oh, it's coming out really good. Thanks, guys. Yeah, you put the time into it, and it starts to become something. That little truck is popping off the canvas. I love the contrast of the monk-like guy riding the cow with the traffic. Yeah, I wanted to keep the vehicles looking gray, so and because I knew these would be a little bit more colorful, so they would pop off of that. The hard part was to not make the road uh, look like the same grays that I was using for the vehicles. Kind of why I wanted to use different types of paint because the sign painter's enamel uh, is when it dries glossy. Oh man, did I just put my finger in the oil paint and then good thing it dries kind of glossy and somewhat kind of hard. Oh, again, yes, I was putting my finger all over here. Wipes right off though because the Let's see. How should we do it? Well, let me do the hair. Let me do this guy's hair. And let's figure out, man, I'm getting a lot of cat hair. A lot of cat hair. Okay, we got a brown. This brownish color. I'm gonna throw that in there. Hopefully keep some of this red in there. But I think I did make this a little bit too wide to figure out how to. What do we got here? What? The dog has to go poop again? After she had already pooped twice, like just before I started painting? Hold on, guys. Okay, hold on, guys. We're gonna have to. We're gonna have to take a. I'm gonna have to stop here for a second to go take the dog out. See what's going on here. Let's come back in here with a little bit darker color. And let's see his hair. Yep. I wonder how the enamel would sit over top the oil here. All right, guys, give me a second. I gotta go check on the dog here, see how bad it is. I'll be right back. Well, you guys will still be with me since you got me in the ear. You gotta go out. Come on. After you ate your breakfast, come on. Come on, let's go. Come here. He's looking for some more snacks. Look for more snacks. Snackies. All right, let's go. Let's go. Hold on. Snacky. Snacky girl. Sneaky snackies. All right. Maybe you just needed water. Sopping it up. Let's go outside. Go outside. Oh my god. How did the poop get on the outside of your bag? Great. Jeez. I need to go long around. Good girl. Good girl. All right. All right. What we doing? What we doing, man? Get out here. Sun out. The cloud. And we. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Yep. Come on. Yeah. Ladder. Let's go. Please don't step. Come on, let's go. Yeah, please. Let's go. Come on, you. Make another lap around the car. Wanna do another lap? Come on. Ah, chicken's gone. We found a home for the chicken. Did your second lap. Let's go. Clean you up. Clean you up. Clean me up. Clean me up. Okay. Get you. Uh-oh. Something's falling. A bunch of stuff falling. Okay, let's do you up right here. Come here. Okay. Yep. All right. Come on. Come here. Go get some water. Okay. Come here, you. Good girl. You need anything? Here you go. Hey, there is your treat. Done with this. Yeah. Okay, guys, we're back. Okay, we're back. Let's see. Oh, all right, Melody. Have a good day. I like hearing the birds tweeting. Have a great rest of your day. Yeah, thank you, Melody. I'm gonna be going on. We'll be doing a live here soon. Hey guys, thank you. You got me up to 10 whole likes today. We still have some hours. We have some hours of painting. Unless something else comes up. Let's see. Robes? I mean, oh, we were doing the hair color. That's right. Let's stick with the hair for now. Let's stick with the hair. Hair. There's a lot of glare. This side. So I got all these lights. Every light is on the right hand side here. And then I have a window to the right of me. There's a window behind me, but a lot of the light is coming from the right side, and it is causing some pretty good glare on this painting surface. Connect. Should be. There we go. Right? Yes. All right. Thank you for letting me know that, Jay Richards. Waz, welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping through. You too, Jay Richards. How's it looking? Oh, it's not even on the camera. Where is it? Oh, I gotta get up. Hold on. I gotta get up. Aim it. So yeah, the idea is to make the ox blue, bluish, blue tinted. So we're working on that bit. Oh, eyes, you couldn't hear this whole entire time? Yep, babe, the blue ox. We'll call back to uh, oh my god, 20 minutes. All right. Oh, well, guys, man, we just got the sound going and all that. Can we see the whole thing? You want to see the whole thing now? Yeah, because I'm gonna have to sign out for now. Sorry. How's that? Is it looking okay? Back up a little bit. We're getting there. You can see we got some skin tone in there. But the face is jacked. It's too far to the left, right side of the what we're looking at. But it's coming together. Too much glare. There we go. Yeah, we're getting there. We're figuring it out. It's going to need a lot of work, but it's looking better than the yellows and oranges or whatever and greens, purples. But we needed that. We needed those colors in there. But yeah, definitely the face. I should just cover the whole thing, but that's all right. It's hard to see the face in my reference photo because it's all most of it's in shadow. So trying to get a likeness of what's there is pretty much impossible unless maybe I uh, tweak the image a little bit, change some of the settings. Thank you, Eyes. Eyes says that is gorgeous. The sound cut out again? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Oh, I bet. Okay, hold on a second. Jeez Louise. Okay, that's off. It's my other. Dude. Because my other phone that I'm using listened stuff on. It's trying to stay. Well, it's trying to connect. Yeah, too much glare, but yeah, we're doing well. There we go. Thanks for letting me know that, Dave. Hey, it's a Rumpelstiltskin. Welcome. Sounds fine now. A bit loud, actually. I don't know how to control that. How do I control the volume? Mm, It's either loud or no sound. Let's see. You thought I was meditating while I was painting? Uh, well, I was kind of starting to fall asleep, but yeah, we'll be back again for another session today after lunch. I probably spent a little time with the wife watching something. Back to it. Must be some setting, but also distance from the mic. Well, it's my earbuds acting as my mic, so I'm not sure how to adjust that. And since I'm going to sign off pretty soon, I'll try to troubleshoot that offline. But thanks for letting me know. Yeah, thank you, Dave. Let's shout everybody out real quick before I have to go. Thank you, Eyes of Art, for joining us today. Everybody, go check out Eyes of Art's channel at Eyes of Art. I think that's handle. Well, that's your chat handle. I'm not sure if that's the same as uh, your YouTube channel, but I think it is. Yeah, guys, go check out Eyes of Art. They do digital drawing, painting, awesome stuff. So, and seems like you got a good community over there, Eyes. And let's see, Dodgy John, thank you for joining us. Angela Hernandez, thank you for joining us. Young Fong, thank you for joining us, saying hello with the wavy hand. Daniel, just Daniel, thank you. Maruga Scorpion, thank you for joining us. Caitlin P. Sean Derek, thank you for joining us today. Proco by Dank, Melody Provenzano, Electric Aura. Hey guys, go check out Melody Provenzano's channel. She paints, and Electric Aura, Electric Aura. Uh, she does some wonderful videos, very inspirational stuff too. But she's also an artist, so go check her out. Uh, give them support. Give all of the people I've been shouting out here support. Thank you, Moaz. Good to see you again, Moz. Jay Richards. Jay Richards, do you have a YouTube channel going? If so, go check out Jay Richards, guys. He's a painter too. Or they're a painter. I'm not sure. Jay Richards, are you? Uh, no worries. I won't ask that. Some Rumpelstiltskins, thank you for joining us, Mr. Zavru. And I think that was it. All right, guys. Thank you again. Have a wonderful day or evening, afternoon, morning, middle of the night, wherever you're at in the world. And hope to see you guys again. Thank you, Eyes. And yeah, until next time, which will be later today. Bye for now, guys. Peace. All that glare. Look at that. I should just leave the face all wonky.